It's broadcasting now. It's a fucking long flight to Cuba. I thought Florida and that wasn't too bad. I've done it. I pressed it. And he called me the journeyman, and he's now 15-0. 90 versus 86. That's terrible. Oh, I bet you got loads of people in the 90s. I've only got two players in the 90s, and it's them two. What? Who's going to give him that? Know your place. It's not as if he's a linebacker. I still don't know which positions. Is a safety more important than a cornerback? Possibly.
Hello everyone, I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. As we head towards kickoff, two quarterbacks will be on the field today trying to push their team to victory. It's the Jaguars.
I'm not expecting to bum him at all. I'm hoping not to be bummed like last time we played. Purely because if it's tight, all I'm thinking about is passing, and that's bad. He's winning. He's beating me mentally, and I really respect him for it. That's better because last time I did that, it was a fumble. So there we go.
Where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. And the Denver Broncos.
Who won? Tom and Lewis tonight, by the way.
First down, Bridgewater. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off.
What's the
3 to 4 steps and cuts
QB like you're using?
And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football.
And now the ball's out.
Fuck off! Fuck off!
The Jaguars come up
Ah! Fuck you, bastard! But why couldn't he just grab it? Fuck!
So many times it's more a matter of
Oh, Todd.
I'm
really joking. Come on, Todd, come on. My dog just shit himself. He wasn't happy with that.
They go play action here on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Fletcher.
Go on, call him, Linz.
He'll get it down to the 47.
Go on, then. Where's Mummies? Go on, go sit.
Throw good for 4. It's second down.
He's coming. He's bringing you a cushion.
Playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production.
Let's pause it off this play then.
This week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that.
Yeah, go on then. Oh, mate, I'm so fucking unfortunate sometimes. I just don't know what was wrong with that. Ready?
That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Fresh set of downs here, and they're definitely showing blitz here. Throwing now, Peterman on first down. And his pass incomplete.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times
it's fucking awkward when that happens.
And get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind,
they're
thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer.
It just depends on the formation you go out there with.
Able to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down. Throwing once more, Peterman. Looking and finding Allen Hurns. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down.
It will come, and he's new, don't worry. I'd agree.
First and 10, it's Peterman. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Yeah, and I would personally say that I didn't feel like I had any problems with latency there. Do you know what I mean?
Guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
To throw again is Peterman. He rifles one that's intercepted. And how about this? It's the other Brandon Marshall that picks it off. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14.
The fucking amount of times I fumble against you.
So the Broncos coming out now. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League.
Click on the stream and just see. I will make sure I'm right stuff. That's it.
Together for the first time. I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season. Ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
I need to, as a public individual now, I need to be careful about what I say.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out.
That's what I need to be careful of. Oh, fuck's sake.
3 yards remaining here on second down.
I have. Let me do this play.
Running again and again, it's Booker.
Fuck you, that was nearly a fumble.
They'll get him down
I'm pausing.
right at the line.
I just heard it.
Scrimmage. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Let's go.
Third and short, it's Booker. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. They'll run it now out of the gun. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point. They'll try to throw here now. Bridgewater. He spots Henderson open left side. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? Booker on first down. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. They've got it 2nd and 10 to start things out.
Let's go. Blue 58. Tiger.
Play fake. Bridgewater. On a crossing route, he hits Demaryius Thomas. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards. A give, running right, it's Booker. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
I think there's one element that just keeps increasing on defense in the NFL, and that's speed. They want it at every position, and we just saw there some linebackers who can go sideline to sideline, run past that trash, go past people, and make tackles near the sidelines.
And not only near the sideline, but also in the backfield there for the loss.
Let's go.
Second down, Bridgewater. Escapes the defender. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. A really nice gain of 25 yards. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. And this seemingly endless drive continues.
Let's go.
Right back to Booker. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Devontae Booker, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Broncos are in for 6. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. And this one through the uprights and good. Now McManus on to kick this one off. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Now Peterman on second down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
The game plan for any defense is finding ways to make a quarterback uncomfortable in the pocket. When you bring pressure from all angles, you never know who's going to get home. In this case, the left cornerback, right in the face of him, puts him down.
third down, Peterman. And this is going to be incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Fielded at the 20. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Broncos take over. First down and 10. And Denver getting set to take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Again, they go with Booker. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play. So the offense has it first and 10. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Back to Denver right after this. First down throw for Bridgewater. They set up the screen to Booker. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
The second down throw for Bridgewater. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. So here we go, first and 10 now.
Let's go.
From the gun, Bridgewater. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got room. And he's going to go out of bounds. He takes this one down shy of the 20. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Offense comes to the line now, first and 10.
Let's go.
To throw, Bridgewater. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second. Bridgewater now on second down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Devontae Booker with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. Now McManus for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. Now McManus on to kick this one off. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
All right, here we go.
On first down, Peterman. Throw left side complete. It's Lee. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
Let's go.
Now Peterman on first down. With a hook up here to Allen Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. They'll throw on first down with Peterman. Over the middle, complete. That's Cole. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Allen Robinson, as the first half is winding down, and the Jaguars are back within a score. And that one makes it 14-7. Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Now this Broncos offensive unit ready to head back out onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Well, partner, I guess that answers the question about whether they're going to sit on it or not.
It does. Now we'll see if they try that again.
Yeah, I think what we find on plays like that, when you take that shot, if you're unsuccessful, then you go way more conservative to finish the half, you know? I think that's the way they'll go.
A second down carry for Booker. And not a whole lot doing there, as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Final play of the half, Bridgewater. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Barry Church. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Now, you folks don't know what you're missing. You're missing Larry Ridley. Ready to get back, though, to this Week 2 matchup. Let's get to it. Now D.D. Westbrook to return. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Out of the gun, Peterman dumps it off to Fournette. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll bring up a second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
And some extras coming up on the line here, readying for the blitz.
Here we go now.
Second down, Peterman. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go. Only as incomplete.
And the Broncos go to a nickel set on third down.
Yeah, they've got an extra DB out there.
Here we go now.
Again, it's Peterman. He'll check this one off to Fournette. You give him 5 yards there, and it's enough for the first.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Peterman looking to throw again. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And how about this? It's the other Brandon Marshall that picks it off. And the return will stop right around the 25. First possession in the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Get ready. 180.
Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get it up to the 33. Yard line. Offense in a good spot here, 2nd and 2. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Broncos will extend their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Now a hit and a loose football. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
As that ball got away from him and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
They'll run it now out of the gun. He's to the 10, and he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
They'll run it now out of the gun. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
But a spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the second score there.
Let's go.
Bridgewater on 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete.
Perhaps they overthought this one a little bit. They've been running it real well on this drive, and it was 3rd and short, okay? They decided to throw the football incomplete. Yeah, they might have thought just a little bit too hard about that play selection.
So it's an old-school extra point, but certainly a disappointment that they couldn't get 6.
Yeah, when you see 19-yard field goal in the box score, you kind of shake your head. But their head coach decided 3 was enough.
And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Fletcher. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end. Take some easier completions.
Interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. And the offense lining up 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Luke Kuechly coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8. And they're going to go soft on the corners. On 2nd down, here's Peterman. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. From the shotgun, Peterman. Over the middle, the connection to Hearns. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it is incomplete. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And the Broncos will take over on downs.
Everyone gears up for 3rd down, talks about the importance of it. But 4th down, that's truly the moment of truth play, isn't it?
Everything's dialed up a little bit more. And, you know, it's such a momentum play, isn't it?
Absolutely, because it can flip either way depending on who converts on 4th down.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
Let's go.
First down, Bridgewater. Complete out right to Jake Butt. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Let's go.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Brandon, this is clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there, and now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow him down.
Then he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up 4th down. Now Brandon McManus for the Bronco field goal. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So it's 3 more points, and that widens things out even further here in the 4th.
Hey, in this league, you can never have too much. So if you're in range, grab the 3 whenever you can.
This one taken just inside the 10. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Throwing now, Peterman on 1st down. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. A gain of 6 there on 1st. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. From midfield now, here's Peterman. And he's got it to Hearns. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. 1st down, Jacksonville. The passing game looking sharp on this drive for the Jags. On 1st and 10, it's Peterman. And his throw is incomplete. He was looking to get it to Allen Hearns that time. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, they're slinging it, and then there's one you got to put a timer on, huh? I mean, that one came in hot.
That came in hot, but overthrown out of his reach and incomplete. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Peterman. Lee's got it over the middle. 1st down, Jacksonville. The passing game looking sharp on this drive for the Jags. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. Defense showing blitz. Throwing once more, Peterman. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Shaquille Barrett from his outside linebacker spot. He comes up to drop him for a loss of 10. Now Peterman on 2nd down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The running back, Leonard Fournette, his intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or 2 in and bats it away.
They go play action now. Peterman. And this is going to be incomplete. Well, too much oomph, too much mustard there on that pass.
They really turned it loose, didn't they? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And this is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Broncos will take over on downs. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Throwing here, Bridgewater. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Aaron Colvin. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. And now we'll get a timeout. Looks like we've got a Jaguar and some discomfort down there on the field. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. And a great spot to start this drive from here. On 1st down, Peterman. This is caught by Hearns. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let him.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Luke Kuechly in from his linebacker spot. He's able to drop him for a loss of about 10. The Jaguars on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. From the gun, it's Peterman. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Lee. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, 1st down. Now Peterman on 1st down. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
10 yards still left on 2nd down.
Watch it now, Barney. Here we go. Green, 39. Green, 39.
Now it's Peterman. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Bridgewater here to throw. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
On 2nd down, Bridgewater again. Throw left side complete. It's Dixon. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They go play action here on 1st down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Dixon. 20! And all the way home for a Broncos score. A big play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants him to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
Now McManus on to kick this one off. This one taken just inside the 10. Well, in this one, partner, we had some action all the way down to the final whistle there with the late points and then the kickoff to end it.
Yeah, and the best part about it is just seeing how teams battled all the way to the end, you know. Didn't really matter. Scoreboard was pretty well set, but they still competed until the final whistle.
So for the Broncos, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Nashville.